Bunny died! Poor bunny! Hey guys, welcome back to the Terraria help video, and today what I'm going to be doing is I will be showing you how to get beetle armor in Terraria. As you can see, when you do, you get these beetle endurance, damage taken reduced by 45, which is a lot. But mine is at warding, and I have a bunch of other things that are at warding, so it won't actually, as soon as you get it and make beetle armor with your turtle armor and mix it with the beetle shells, it's not going to give you 113. It's going to give you 96 or 98, something like that. Alright, so let's get into it. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to kill the wall of flesh. So okay, so I'm just gonna show you guys. I might have some luck and find a voodoo doll. So what you need is you need a voodoo doll, and you need to kill the wall of flesh in the underworld. And oh, these red devils are terrible. They're devils, so what else do you expect? All right, so you just wait in the underworld for a thing to come. But since I'm making a video, I'm just gonna get one because I farm for them sometimes. So do we have our guide? Oh, and you guys should check out my making epic house in Terraria video. So yeah, I have a guide. All right, let's go and see how this will work. So we get our voodoo doll, throw it in the lava, spawn the wall of flesh, and yeah, get into hard mode. Okay, so once you're in the underworld, you'll get a bunch of enemies spawning at you. All right, just find a little bit of lava. All right, it should if you want the wall of flesh to be in a good angle and spot, you should have the lava in kind of a middle-ish. So right there, this would be fine. So just throw that into there. Your guide will die, but the wall of flesh will spawn, and it's kind of worth it, alright? So, the wall of flesh comes, just kill it, Well, it might take a while for you, but once you kill it, it's all worth it, Oh, and by the way, a little tip. Oh, that was so fast. Don't get stuck in the wall of flesh, because, alright, so, see what you get. You get a breaker blade and a hammer. You won't always get the same stuff. You'll always get a hammer, so you can get all the other hard mode ores, which I will be showing you guys in another video. But today I'm showing you guys the wall of flesh. So once you do that, in the bottom left corner it should say the spirits of dark and light have been released. So that means that there's gonna be a bunch of new enemies and bosses. So after you do that, you're going to have to get some boss spawns. And these boss spawns are these 3 boss spawns right here. Okay, it's night, perfect timing. So the first one that I recommend you to kill is the easiest one, the Destroyer. Now, that's the easiest one because it doesn't do that much damage to you, and it doesn't take that long to kill it. So, let's just kill the Destroyer. And the Destroyer has been defeated, maybe? Yeah, there we go. So it's gonna drop these souls of might, and hollowed bars, and healing potions as usual. You might almost be dead. Get those hearts so you don't die. Alright, so that's the first mechanical boss done. So once you do that, actually, you should get this one lady, and she's called a steampunker. And if you don't have wings, then you can actually get the jetpack from her, and it's really handy. It's really useful. That used to be my transportation. Alright, so the next boss, mechanical boss I recommend you is the mechanical eyes. Now, the reason why I recommend you to make the mechanical eye is because the twins are not that hard. Like, they do a decent amount of damage, but they're not that, they're not as hard as the next mechanical boss that you have to defeat before you can, get that into it. So, oh, and by the way, after you get them to half health, they'll start to spin and go into their second stage. A lot of bosses in Terraria have second stages, but yeah. Alright, so the twins drop the souls of sight, more hollowed bars, and healing potions. Alright, so the last boss I recommend you to fight is Skeletron Prime. So you have to get the mechanical skull for that. So he is the hardest mechanical boss that you can fight out of all three of them. So he's really hard to kill for, like, as soon as you get into hard mode, or not even as soon. Like, even if you're in hard mode, like, it's pretty hard. But, I've been playing that hard for me. So let's just kill him real quick. Alright, let's get some sword action up in here. And defeated. Okay, so once you kill him, I'll say Skeletron Prime is defeated. Oh, and he'll drop souls to make, and of course, healing potions. The hollowed bars are actually used to make hollowed armor, which is a pretty good armor after you kill the wall of flesh. It's pretty good. It'll keep you alive for most of the bosses you'll kill, but it's gonna have to work for Plantera. So the next boss you're gonna have to kill is Plantera. The way you kill Plantera is I forgot something. Okay, after you kill all three mechanical bosses, bottom left corner it will say the jungle grows restless. Now what that happens is after you defeat all three mechanical bosses, Plantera bulbs and life fruits will spawn into your world. So what happens is when you break a Plantera bulb, it will spawn in Plantera, a really hard boss, and I will show you a good technique to kill him, or her, or it. Okay, so let's just come over here. And alright, so, and the life fruits actually give you more durability. They basically make you more stronger. So here is a Plantera bulb. Let's break it and spawn in Plantera. Plantera's pretty hard to kill, but once you get to like my stage, like when you have vampire knives, then it's pretty easy because like you can do damage for yourself too. So vampire knives is a really good technique, but I'm just going to kind of make this go faster so we can move on. So Plantera has a second stage, you get its half health, just like and a lot of other bosses, which I will not be showing in today's video. Actually, there's one more after Plantera. But anyways, so in its second stage, it's like it goes faster. It's basically like a Plantera on steroids. Okay, that's basically what it is. Okay. So it's going to. This is a always drop. It's always going to drop this. I think it fell down here. I don't know. Where'd it go? Yeah. It will drop this thing right here, the temple key. So when you I'm kind of past Golem, so you can kill Golem with this, but the first thing that you have to do is like once you go to the entrance of this open the door. I need that because I can mine into it. So let's because I have my Golem spawner there. So once you defeat Plantera, you can go to Golem. You might, grind a bit until you get to Golem. So let's spawn in Golem. So I have another technique for Golem. After you get get his head. Like, so first attack his fists, because he can't do that much damage without his fists. So just get rid of his fists, and then that right one. Alright, so once you have both fists, like, you know, dead or broken, I don't know, can fist be dead? In his case, dead. So then you start attacking his, you know, body. So once you start attacking his body, he has a thing where it's a second stage, but it's not half health. Well, it kind of is, but not really. So once you defeat his first stage, his head will fall off or pop off and start shooting and fireballs at him. Kill golem. So drop from the golem is beetle shells, which you need, or beetle husks, which you need to make the before you make beetle armor with this. You need one more thing. You need turtle armor, and to get turtle armor, you need hold up. Wait, let me just... You need turtle shells and chlorophyte bars. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'll check that right now if I'm mistaken. But so once you have the turtle armor, you can combine them with the beetle husk to make beetle armor. So it might drop. That's not a guaranteed drop, but ooh, godly. If it drops the pixel, then you can actually mine this, the power thing, and you can take it to like your spawn point, so you won't always have to go to the temple. And you know, you can just go into other worlds, temple, and go get the power cells from the chests, and yeah, that's how you get beetle armor. I hope this video was helpful. If it did, like, show support, and I will see you all in the next Terraria help video. See ya.